Bonjour, mes amis. It's Shelly, Green ATL Mom. Um, Good to be back with you guys. I just wanted to stop in to show you just a few of the containers that I have collected to start growing my seeds in for this season. This year, I do not have I won't have a heat mat to start my seeds on. But I will. I'm just going to use the window sill for to help with the sunlight this gardening season. I have some containers like this that I got from. Let's see. Let's move this out of the way. I'm in my room recording in bad lighting. This is a container that we have reused over and over from Chipotle. And I decided to use this one now to grow some seeds in because of the lid, and it will end up being like a greenhouse for me. So what I'm going to do with this particular container is I'm going to add some holes. I'm going to take a push pin and just put some holes in here so everything can drain out, and just keep the lid on. If you don't want to do the greenhouse effect, you can just take the lid and use it as the drip pan, the water pan, to catch the water that will seep out. Okay, so this right here, this is like one of my favorite ways to grow seeds, start seeds. It's starting to become like one of my favorites, just for the simple fact that I can actually see the roots of the plant when they're growing. So what you're gonna do, I'm sorry guys, I'm just using one hand to do all this stuff. What you will do is you would take off this top, you fill this bottom up with water, and I'm not taking the top off because I can't do it with one hand, but take this piece and put it inside the bottom piece, and you should it should, the water should touch, and you should put some dirt in here. But I'll show you guys when I'm how it looks at another time, what I'm actually trying to explain to you. But this is a great way to start your seeds in these water bottles. We always eat a lot of mushrooms, so I always have these, and I use these. They're so sturdy, and I use these a lot. I use these every year, and I'll grow a bunch in one container, and then when stuff starts sprouting, then I'll put it out in the garden, and then I'll reuse it and start over again. And this saves us a lot of money. Here is another container with a lid on it, which you could take the lid off if you want. Take the lid off if you want. You would have to cut it off and place it underneath to catch any of the water that will drain from the bottom. But yes, I'm going to keep this one with the lid on too, for another greenhouse effect. So I'm going to have to find basically a drip pan for anything that I'm not cutting the lids off and using it as a drip pan. This one I will cut the I'm going to cut the top off. This was one of our salad containers. I will cut the top off and just use the top as a drip pan. And like I said, you can use these containers over and over until they do not work for you anymore. I use these toilet paper roll holders I like these a lot because these will just biodegrade into the soil. You don't have to take your plants out of this. You just pop it all into the soil. And see, I've already started working on folding these. What I did was I just fold all four sides and just bend them together, and then flip it over and then put my finger in the middle and push down, because there's going to be holes at the bottom. So I push down the flaps so they'll have some type of support. See, it's not really standing very well. But you can do a bunch of them together and then take some twine and tie them all together. Some people take the bottom and they cut. They cut four sides and then they just fold them within. But I don't do that. Let me move this. And then I have our egg carton. Well, you guys know what to do with this. Just fill it with soil. Make sure put your holes at the bottom. Give them at least 4 or 5 holes at the bottom. Fill it with soil. And that's it. That's it. So, these were just a few of my reusable container ideas. Like I said, these are one of my favorites to use because they just go into the garden. I used to do these newspaper cups when I first started gardening, but I don't do the newspaper cups anymore because I don't get the newspaper like I used to. I used to get, I had a lot of newspapers in my house, and I don't get the paper like I used to, like I said, so I don't make the newspaper cups anymore. But the newspaper cups are a great idea, guys, if you want to go the route of something biodegradable. Yeah, and it saves you a lot of money. So these are ideas to use to save money. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Okay? Salute. Abiento, guys. Abiento. Till next time. Like, comment, subscribe, share.